Okay, welcome in everyone. I am absolutely pumped you're here for this explainer today because the stuff we're diving into, it could literally shift the entire trajectory of your year. We're looking at the ultimate blueprint for success and specifically why discipline has to override motivation every single time. Look, if you've been feeling kind of stuck lately, this is for you. We're going to cut right through the noise and look at what actually drives real lasting achievement. So get focused and let's jump right into it. Seriously, stop scrolling for just a second. I really want to speak directly to you here. If you feel like you're constantly hitting a wall, like you're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears, but just aren't seeing the payoff, or maybe you feel like people are even mocking your ambitions, you really need to hear this. It's so unbelievably frustrating to feel like you're just spinning your wheels, right? But the concepts we're unpacking today, if you actually internalize them, the transformation you're going to see over the next few months will be completely off the charts.
So, I want you to literally pause right now and ask yourself, does simply wanting success guarantee it? It's kind of the fundamental question, isn't it? I mean, every single human being on Earth wants to be successful. We all want the wealth, the respect, the whole shebang. But here's the kicker. Desire is cheap. If just wanting something was enough to make it happen, well, every single person walking the planet would be living their dream life right this second. And clearly, that's just not reality. So if desire isn't the magic ingredient, what on earth is?
Well, that brings us to Section 1, the real key to success beyond just desire.
Okay, let's look at what actually separates the people who reach the absolute top from those who just kind of stay stuck, wishing things were different. The biggest difference between successful and unsuccessful people, it's not talent. Honestly, it's not. It's their habits. Successful people have built the habit of doing the work even when they absolutely do not want to. Unsuccessful people, they sit around waiting for the right mood to strike. You got to remember this. Your habits dictate your future. If your daily habits are locked in and productive, your life is going to reflect that. If they're sloppy, well, your life will follow suit. The absolute easiest way to completely flip your life around is to just change what you do every single day.
Moving on to Section 2, time, spend, or invest, the ultimate equalizer.
We hear this excuse all the time, right? Oh, I just don't have the time. But think about the number 24 for a second. This is the ultimate equalizer. Every single one of us gets exactly 24 hours in a day. Not a minute more, not a minute less. So how is it that one person becomes a self-made millionaire while someone else spends their whole life just scraping by? They both have the exact same 24 hours to work with.
It all boils down to one thing. Are you spending your time or are you investing it? Spending time is just letting those hours slip through your fingers on, random distractions. But investing time, that changes everything. The source material emphasizes this brilliantly. If you dedicate just one single hour every single day to a specific goal, if you invest that time instead of just blowing it, you will not be the same person a year from now. That compounded effort, it literally rewrites your entire future.
Which takes us to Section 3, discipline, not motivation, the true driver of success. Now, what's really interesting here is how obsessed people are with finding motivation. You know the drill. They watch some hype video one day, get totally fired up, and then by Tuesday, they're right back to their old habits. Because motivation is temporary. It fades out. Discipline, on the other hand, that's the underlying engine that forces you to act even when you have zero motivation. Successful people do not check their mood to decide if they're going to work that day. They just do the work, and the work itself creates the mood. If you're serious about succeeding, you've got to stop leaning on motivation and make discipline your new best friend.
All right, Section 4, people and failure, overcoming the fear.
Let's be real for a second. The fear of being judged stops way more dreams than a lack of money ever could. What will people say? Man, that one question has killed millions of dreams. But you have to accept the somewhat harsh truth here. If you do absolutely nothing with your life, people are going to talk about you. And if you go out and do something incredible, guess what? They're still going to talk about you. So you absolutely must learn to live for your own dreams, not for the opinions of folks in the cheap seats. Because eventually, if you stay the course, those very same people will be the ones bragging about your success story to everyone they know.
And look, when you go after those big dreams, you are going to fail at some point. It's just part of it. But think about Thomas Edison for a minute. Step 1, he tried and failed thousands of times. Step 2, he completely refused to give up. Step 3, boom, he invented the light bulb. Failing isn't the problem. Giving up is the problem. If Edison had just thrown in the towel halfway through, our world would look wildly different today. Every single failure is literally just a lesson arriving in disguise. So next time you fail, don't cry about it, learn from it, dust yourself off, and restart. Victory always goes to the people who refuse to leave the battlefield.
And this leads perfectly into Section 5, starting from today, the urgency of now.
Because all of this great philosophy, it means absolutely nothing without immediate execution. I want you to answer this honestly. Where do you actually want to see yourself in 5 years? Seriously, what's the answer? If your mind is drawing a total blank right now, you need to grab a pen and write down your goals today. Because a person who just wanders through life without a clear target is going to spend their entire existence working to fulfill somebody else's goals. Don't make small goals either. You need to dream massive. But, and this is the key, you have to back up those massive dreams with daily, relentless hard work.
True ambition goes way beyond your waking hours. There's this great quote, "Dreams are not what you see while sleeping. Dreams are what don't let you sleep." That right there is the pure definition of ambition. It's this burning necessity inside of you that jolts you awake early and keeps you up grinding late. It's the exact driving force that makes discipline possible when your motivation completely vanishes. But what do most people actually do with those big dreams? They put them on a waiting list. Oh, I'll start on Monday. I'll just wait for next month when things finally calm down. I'll make it my big New Year's resolution. No, we have to completely destroy this myth of the right time. Actually, scratch that. It's worse than a myth. The right time is a straight-up illusion designed by your own brain to keep you comfortable and complacent. The perfect, stress-free moment, it is never going to arrive.
The right time is now. This exact moment is quite literally the only one you have any control over. If you take that very first step today, and I don't care how small it is or how wildly unmotivated you might feel, you are taking ownership of your tomorrow. You are shifting from someone who just wishes for success to someone who is disciplined enough to actually demand it.
Success doesn't happen overnight, but every night's hard work surely brings success one day. It's a daily compounding process. Like a giant puzzle you build piece by piece. Listen, if this explainer shifted your mindset today, definitely share it with any friends or family who might need a reality check. Absorb this blueprint and really embrace discipline over motivation. But right before you go, I want to leave you with one final, absolutely crucial question to answer for yourself. When you wake up tomorrow morning, are you going to spend your 24 hours or are you going to invest them?